Hey guys, what is up? It is Brad Will, and also known as Jimmy J57, and today I'm going to be doing a best class setup review for the Scar H. Now, I thought I'd do a best class setup review on this gun because if you don't already know, this gun has been super buffed from a 3, 4, 5 shot weapon, which means 3 shot close range, 4 shot mid range, and 5 shot long range, to a completely 3 shot kill all the time weapon. Now, that means that this weapon is just freaking awesome now. This weapon creates rape victims. So that's why I thought I'd make a best class setup for you guys today to complement the new awesomeness of this Scar H gun. So to start off, you're going to want Scar H, and obviously, that's, I don't even know why I said that, that's the stupidest thing ever, but you're obviously going to want Scar H, and the best things I think to have on it are quick draw handle and to have laser sight on here. Now, I think these are the two best things because the Scar H is already good at medium to long range because it is an assault rifle, but you will want to have an advantage at close range now since the long range and medium range got buffed, so you don't really have a problem with that. So to help out your close range combat, you're going to want quick draw handle just to scope in faster on people when they're close up. Or if you don't have time to scope in, the laser sight on there helps you to hip fire people better. And wow, I have really bad accuracy there. But the laser sight helps you to hip fire people and then kill them faster when they're close range. So those two attachments help you with your close range combat. Well, your long range combat's already been buffed, so you don't need to worry about that as much. And if you really want, you can put an optic on here. It does help with the longer ranges because this gun does have a reasonable amount. Just say frickin' amount. Jesus, I can't talk today. Okay, it does have a reasonable amount of recoil, so if you do need to put an optic on there, I suggest just a simple red dot sight or an EO Tech. Those are the clearest optics to put on there, but it also does have a very clear sight, so if you're fine with that, then that works great. And for perks on this, I don't really recommend putting suppressor on here just before I get into perks. I don't really recommend putting suppressor on here because at longer ranges it decreases your chance to get 3-hit kills. So that's not always good because then basically the buff is useless. So basically leave suppressor off, and that means for perks have ghost off too because you don't really need both or one of them on. You really want to have both of them together if you're going to use one or the other. So for perks, I usually just run hardline on this. It's just simple as that. You just get your kill streaks faster. Just run simple hardline. Or you can run flak jacket, which is great, but it's not as necessary because usually when you got an assault rifle, you're not in the objective as much. You're playing at a little bit longer of a range. But that's all on your play style. So you guys can figure that out. Hardline or flak jacket, definitely. The other tier 1 perks aren't really that good. And then for tier 2, you're going to want perk 2 greed. And I say toughness and scavenger are the best. Now, since the Scar H already has some recoil on it, you're going to want toughness on there so that you don't get a massive amount of flinch and it just throws you completely off your target when you do get shot. So it definitely will happen, so you don't want to be missing your targets all the time, which really sucks. And then you're definitely going to want scavenger just for those longer kill streaks to pick up your equipment and more ammo. And then for perk 3, I simply throw dexterity on here. You can also throw engineer, but that's just simple for preference. There's no actually like precise use for this class to have that on, but it is great for mantling stuff and just for your close range combat. Just being able to hip fire faster is also great. So I think dexterity is the top one. If you really don't like dexterity and you do great without it, then you can also put engineer on there to see other people's equipment, which does help a lot. So those are the perks. And then for equipment, this is all preference for you guys, but I recommend C4 and shock charge. Those are the best two, I think, because C4 is just great for throwing around corners and an objective, so you know people are there. It just blows them up, and C4 is so OP in this game, so it's just great. And then also, just shock charges are good to watch your back whenever you're in buildings. I think in this gameplay I already threw a couple. And just to cover my back while you are sitting in a building or watching another door, they're just great little things to cover you while you're doing something else. And see there, right there, I'm hip firing. Wasn't the best hip fire, it was kind of on the side, but there's an example of it. So that's always great. You'll really want that red laser sight on there. Sorry, that laser sight. So, just to recap, you want hardline, toughness and scavenger, and dexterity or engineer, and then you want C4 and shock charges for all your perks and lethals, and then for attachments, you're going to want quick draw and laser sight. I think those are the best two. You guys can fiddle around with it if you want. Like, you can, it really, when it comes down to it, it is all preference. So it is whatever you guys want. I'm just giving you guys suggestions for really good complementary attachments and perks for this gun. So I think those are the best. You guys can try it out. I hope it works out for you. It works out great for me. I've been using the Scar H all the time now and doing decent. I went like 25 and 11 this game, so I think that's pretty good for me, actually. 2.0 KD. I have done a lot better. I just didn't record it. So hope you guys liked this video. Hope it helped you out. And thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe and like below if you haven't already. And have a good day.